Welcome back, Phillies and Genitals, to a Brony Plays Minecraft.
Hello, I'm flapping my wings.
Flapping your wings away because you're so happy to be back.
Yes. Good to be back.
Yeah, where's you been, dude?
Uh, Elsewhere.
Elsewhere? Everyone's always elsewhere, aren't they?
Yes, I took the moon path elsewhere.
The moon path elsewhere.
What? How for you to pronounce that?
I don't know. I'm not really sure which elsewhere you're talking about, but
In the Elder Scrolls games, the Land of Khajiit.
yeah.
Yeah, it's called Elsewhere or something.
Oh, as in like when you get high.
No, that's the land of the little country place.
The land of the little country place.
The land of the Khajiit's homeland.
Yeah. That's elsewhere?
Yeah.
The Khajiit come from elsewhere. Serious? That's lame.
No, I'm probably not pronouncing it right.
Well, how's it spelled? You don't know. Okay, well, we'll come back to that one. In the meantime, I'm doing research here. Well, so wait, the Khajiit are all like, don't they come from kind of like a savanna area?
Yes.
And then they're the ones who are all like, hey, want moon sugar?
Yeah.
So what do they call it when you get high off the moon sugar?
I'm not sure.
Oh. I thought that's what you meant when you said you were on the moon path to elsewhere.
The moon path to elsewhere is a mod for Skyrim.
Oh, and it takes you to the Khajiit homeland? Kinda?
Yeah.
That's nifty. That's pretty nifty. Not that I've played Skyrim or anything, because I haven't. Because I don't have the time for that. I ain't got no time for that. Which is not at all how that goes.
No, it's not.
What's your big Skyrim thing that you like? Like your class, I guess.
They don't have classes, really. You can choose to spend your points on different skills and stuff, but there's no actual class.
Okay, so what sort of skills do you prefer?
One-handed and marksmanship.
I see. So basically a ranger.
Yes.
Uh-huh. And your race? Khajiit, I guess?
Usually, though, sometimes I go with Imperial.
Oh, that's not bad. Better than Elven Rangers, at any rate. Uh-huh, yeah, I don't like Elven Rangers. They are not allowed in my campaign setting. I think... Yeah, see, long ago, did you ever read, what was it, Forgotten Realms? Or Dragonlance?
No.
You ever heard of a guy like, what's his name, Driss Duorden?
No.
He was back in, like, older days of D&D. Driss Duorden was a character in Forgotten Realms, I think. I could be wrong. Someone will correct us if I am. And he was a drow who was all like, I'm a drow elf, but I'm also, like, the prince of the drow, but I'm, like, a really dark hero, and I'm kind of emo, and I carry 2 swords, and so I'm a drow elven ranger, and I have, like, 2 swords, and I go around and stab people with both swords, but I'm reformed. I'm a good guy, even though I'm kind of like an anti-hero, a bad good guy, you know? And so everyone for a long time wanted to be, basically wanted to be him. And so there were a lot of drow dual-wielding rangers in the lands of D&D. And people got really annoyed with it. So basically, then Lord of the Rings came out, and everyone's like, I don't want to be Legolas, man, like an elven ranger who's just like such a hotshot with a bow and never misses, and he's just like pew pew pew. Yeah, I'm Legolas. I'm super sexy. And I was like, no. Nigel knows this. That's why he's laughing. Nigel almost was an elven ranger, but he changed his mind at the last minute to something else, which is why he likes the Khajiit.
Yes.
Indeed. Did Nigel become a god?
Not really.
Okay. He became like a somebody, didn't he? He became a something.
Yes. I will admit that I did go through everything for the statistics and stuff, but didn't actually do a character story about how he became a god.
Ah, I see. So, theoretically, like, we have what he would theoretically look like as a god.
Yes.
Well, I mean, that's always fun to make. What was he the theoretical god of?
Have to look that up.
Well, while he's looking stuff up, I'll remind everyone what we're researching.
No, I don't have it.
We're researching warded jars, for those who haven't figured it out. I really want a library of all sorts of essences, and to do that, we're going to need warded jars. So I figured we'd start off with glass, which is what we did there, and I just kind of went from there. I said, well, you know, it's got a wooden top, maybe it has a metal top, and then I when those didn't really work out, the lead was just an accident. I didn't even think about the vacuose part. I went ahead and put some other stuff in there, and I was just kind of messing around, just trying to figure out anything that would work. And this turns out the string did. And with the string working, then the other things showed up. So I've got vinculum, which is binding, and tutamen, which is defense. So that kind of makes some sense. You've got glass for the jar, then you've got binding and defense to keep the essence in place and to hold it in place and make sure it doesn't break free. And then, of course, you've got vacuose because it's a jar. It's empty. It has vacuum in there. Looks like Miguel's building circuits, so I'm going to build some stuff over here.
Yeah.
Oh, you are? Good, good.
I'm doing something with circuits.
You what?
I'm doing something with circuits, okay?
Oh, fine then. Do something with circuits. I'm going to do...
I will.
Yeah, you better. I'm going to do something with bronze. So take that. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we're going to make some bronze. Now, this is something we've done before. Why? Because making bronze is dumb. As in, it's just kind of annoying. But for those who forgot, as in me, you need 3 copper to 1 tin. And of course, it's obnoxious to make that out of scratch. You can, however, make it, I think, in the induction smelter. It's not really any different from making it not in the induction smelter, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're equivalent. As in, if you pulverize it and then make the dust, I think it's the same as if you just do it in the induction smelter. So I'm just going to do it in here, and we'll make some bronze. And through the magic of editing, we'll look at the seed oil instead. Ooh, seed oil. I'm not really sure what we're going to do with it. We'll probably have to put it into a tank. In the meantime, let's look at the coke oven. Oi, coke oven. There we go. 21 coal coke. All of our coal has been turned into coal coke, and we have 51.5 buckets out of 576 possible of creosote oil. Woo! Of course, this means we have no coal. But we've got coal coke, which is better for the steam engine anyways. Bronze, yeah. Put the sand back in there. You know what we're going to make?
What?
Armor. Now,
Okay.
that is... This one bronze chestplate has 9 bits of armor in it. The bronze legging has 7 bits of armor. But I can only make one of them. Bronze boots, however, have an unknown amount of armor. And it actually is not greater than the armor than the chestplate. But I could make 2 of them, and I figured that would give me better chances. They've got 4 each. So they have a good chance of bumping up the defense by a fair amount, but it's not complete. So through the magic of editing, we're going to make more armor, ta-da, and also some more string. Boom. Reminder that you can make string from Henkin leaf. Did you ever figure out what Nigel was the god of?
No, I don't have the paper on me.
Oh. Well, just kind of like in general, what was he the god of? Cats or something?
Felines, archery, hunters, things like that.
Okay.
Cats.
So if Nigel had become a god, which who knows, maybe he did, maybe he didn't, then that's what he would have been the god of. There you go, folks. You've learned a little bit of information about a campaign setting that You've learned a little bit of information about our campaign setting, and I'll just leave it at that. Yeah, so take that, you people who are listening. That's what you get for listening to something. Yeah, pulverize your wool, by the way, because it gives you string stuff. And string has vinculum. So much vinculum. Oh my gosh. Yay, all the vinculum. Alright. It's actually vinculum, not vinculum. Don't say vinculum. Vinculum. I made some more bronze boots. Boom, boom. Look at that. It's done. Warded jars. What? As always, Nigel is not excited.
No.
But this is not surprising to us. So if you want to read all that, just go ahead and pause or read quickly. Basically, you'll need the arcane work table, not the altar, but you need a little bit of the arcane table, and of course you'll need the arcane wood block surrounded by glass panes. Not blocks of glass, glass panes, because glass jars are thin as opposed to thick, right?
Yes.
Pretty much. Pretty much. You know what the most inefficient recipe is?
What?
Turning stone into buttons.
Okay.
Well, I think it's the most inefficient. Although turning stone into pressure plates is also pretty darn inefficient. Possibly more so than the buttons, I'm not really sure. But if you think about what happens to, like, the mass of the stone in each case.
Gets turned into like a super dense button?
Apparently. Maybe that's why it's effective, because it's super dense.
Okay.
You know what I think? I think that Minecraft doesn't have gravity. Hey, look, it's a jar! Yeah, what now, huh? I made a jar.
Okay.
No, I don't have any coal. Go away. Nope, no coal for you. I've got a jar.
Fine. I'll just go find my own coal.
Yeah, you better find your own coal, because I burnt all of our coal to make better coal.
Yes, and I cannot use it.
Oh, well, what are you trying to do with... my jar didn't work. What are you trying to do with your coal?
I needed to make something.
Something.
Yes.
Well, that's specific. I needed the coal to make something also.
And you already have plenty of that something.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, you do.
Oh? What something
Yes.
do I need then?
How many bins of coal coke do you have?
Stack and a half. Ish.
Okay.
Right. But that's not what I needed.
Oh, neither is it what I needed.
Well, too bad, because by burning the coal into coal, I made something that I did need. Look, he has a thing. He has a place over here. He's building a secret.
What? No, I am not.
Oh, and look at all this crazy nonsense. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. You know what I was tempted to do while you were out? I was tempted to
What?
push the little middle mouse button and organize your inventory automatically.
What?
I would have been so funny then, and then you would have come back and been like, "What did you do?" But I was nice and decided not to do that. This is what I needed the coal for.
Okay.
Do you know why?
To make railcraft stuff?
Correct! I want to make rails. So a couple episodes ago, we built this. And by we, I mean me. Because Nigel was off on the moon path to elsewhere. And I did this because I'd finally found a swamp, and I wanted to build a rail out there. Because, you know, that's what you do when you find a swamp. You build rails to it. So, to do building rails, I need creosote oil and these, slabs. Put 3 slabs, bucket of creosote oil on top, and you get a wooden tie. Now you have to combine those wooden ties in a 2x2 shape, so you need 4 of them, to make basic rail bed, and then you surround that with rails. So let's start with just getting some oil out of the thing, or no, we'll start by showing the rails. Never mind. So standard rail is what we're looking for, right?
Yes.
So there's a lot of ways we can do it. Plate bending machine is one of them, but we can also use the rolling machine. The rolling machine is a little bit more efficient because depending on what metal we use, we can get more out of it. So if we use refined iron, for example, we get 10 instead of 8 rails. If we use regular iron, you only get 8 rails. And if you use like copper or bronze, you only get like 4 or 6 rails. Steel, of course, is the best, giving you, what was it, 12 or 16? Something like.
I think so.
Right. So here we go. We have no energy, and it's nighttime, so we're going to wait till day, and also maybe not wait till day. We're going to do something. Well, we're also going to grab some of this creosote oil and make some more ties. So we're just going to bucket it out. There is actually stuff in there, even though it doesn't look like it. That's the obnoxious thing about the coke oven, is it takes forever. Did you know it would take about 300 coke ovens to power 1 liquid-fueled firebox?
No.
Yeah, it's not super efficient. But the project table is. This message brought to you by Project Table. Nigel is unimpressed with the project table.
Yeah.
How can you be unimpressed with the project table?
I guess it's my superpower. I can just be unimpressed with anything at any given time.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Yes.
That's a nice superpower.
Yes.
I've used a variant of that once in a while on my students. Not the same thing, just kind of a variant.
I'm not impressed with it.
I know. That's pretty good, though. Pretty good. I have to say, I'm not sure I saw that one coming. Kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It was, you could say, quite impressive.
No.
No, it wasn't?
No.
No. Alright, well, fine. Whether Nigel is impressed or not, I'm a master of staring down my students like a crazy, creepy guy. And they kind of go, oh god, Mr. Roberts, you're weird. Hey, look at that! 4 wooden ties in a row. Oh, look, 1 wooden tie makes wooden posts. Cool. Anyways, 4 wooden ties makes a wooden rail bed. We're going to make a couple of those. And then we're going to need some steel rail thingamajiggers. We need this, wherever it is. You can also make a stone rail bed, I think. I'm not sure what the difference is. But we want to make track. Basic track, so we need a wooden rail bed and 6 standard rails all around. And it makes us 32 track, which is awesome.
Okay.
I think, I'm not sure, but I think it's actually a better ratio of iron to track than vanilla Minecraft. Not that we have any power in the rolling machine. 4 megajoules. Oh man, this
Okay.
this could take a while. So you know what we're
Yeah.
gonna do? Cold Coke, yo. But we ain't got time to watch this thing heat up slowly. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna speed it up by using the hobbyist steam engine, which is kind of lame.
Okay.
Also, I forgot to put water in. That could have ended badly. Don't do that, kids. Yeah, there we go. We're making power out of the steam engine. Which is a little weird because I'm not using the boiler, but yeah, whatever.
Yes. You're not.
You mean no, I'm not?
Yes.
Bum bum bum! Fine, just run away then. So Miguel is working on a secret project. I'm making some track. You can see here that we just barely made 3 half stacks of track. That's 1.5 stacks, or 3 half stacks. Units!
Hello.
Oh, you're back.
Yes.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna end the episode.
Okay.
What are you doing out there?
Getting coal?
Did you know there's coal in that hillside?
What hillside?
The one that's like right in front of the base?
No.
Yeah, there's coal there. Always has been, and we never pick it up. There's also coal in the entrance to the little cave that we've been using. That we've also never picked up. Anyways, we're going to lay the first track down to the swamp. Yeah, go us. So we're going to continue doing this over time, and I don't know what Miguel's working on, but something. He's working on something.
Yep.
That's good.
You know, change the world.
Bum bum? Bum bum bum! Bum 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 bum! Bum bum bum
Find out
bum!
next time on...
Whatever this is called, Technomancer. Yeah. Until then, keep on trotting.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bum 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 bum.